Hi, my name is Sasha Moore, and I'm delighted to be here with the muse of our upcoming webinar, Being Great in 2025, Artemis Evangelidis. So great to see you.
Oh, thank you. It's amazing to be here.
So every webinar I have a muse, and Artemis was my muse for this one because whenever we've spoken and we've known each other both professionally and personally, we're always talking about how to achieve that piece of greatness in you, in your life, and then making that tangible and making that achievable through these micro moments and just perhaps a slightly different lens to the scenario. So Artemis is going to be in the hot seat. We're going to have, I'll call it fireside chat, but we will be having a one-on-one jam-packed session on the 19th of February, where we'll really be able to tap into Artemis' insights and just get all of her wealth of knowledge on this topic. So we were just having a little brainstorm about the framework over the webinar next week, and I thought we might just lean in and get a few little sneak peek insights of what you're going to be speaking about. Artemis, over to you.
Oh, thank you, Sasha. No, I think it's really such a beautiful topic, and it really permeates everything that I do, whether it's my coaching clients or my retreats or the consulting work or at the institute. Like, it's just something that it sits as the foundation, right? And I always say, do you want your life to be mediocre? Do you want to wake up every morning going, oh, there's something more, but I just can't tap into it? Or are you ready to step into something that's extraordinary, right? So it's outside of the ordinary, it's outside of the mediocre. And this isn't about, it's not about having more things or doing more or being exhausted or, that hustle culture. It's got nothing to do with that. This is about actually saying, I can expand my experience. I can expand what I do. I can expand what I feel. I can expand my creativity. I can expand the way that I show up for others, just from where I am. I don't have to do anything beyond tap into where I am and be really present with who I am, what I want to do, and why. And that moving from that mediocre, which is what so many people talk about, they're like, oh, I just feel so flat. I just feel like there isn't, I've got this great job and I've been promoted and I'm making great money and I've got all the things that I need, right? Like, that can even be a scenario, but there's something missing. And what's missing is that spark that just takes you out of, the norm and into this infinite realm of what's possible. And so many things are possible, right? Depending on where you are and what you're doing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your career is. It doesn't matter what your title is. It doesn't matter what your position is. You can be extraordinary. You can live a great life. And again, it's not about doing more or being exhausted or hustling. It's about a real mindset shift. That's the beauty of it.
I love that. And so particularly the igniting your spark, because that was really the whole principle of creating this webinar podcast series, is to reignite your mojo and just really reignite yourself with that life and that energy that we possess. It sometimes gets hidden for a little while or chipped away at or other. So I encourage anyone who is interested in igniting their spark to join us next week. I can't wait to delve into this in further detail. See you next week, Artemis.
Thank you. See you all then. I look forward to it.